Hey, welcome to McNaught. This is Riley. Tons of luxury vehicles we get all the time here at McNaught, but today we're going to show you the 2016 Jaguar XF S. Under the hood, you're going to find a 3.0 liter supercharged V6 engine paired with an 8-speed automatic. So this Jaguar is going to be pushing 380 horsepower. That's good to get you from 0 to 100 in about 5 seconds. So excellent performance. This is all-wheel drive as well. Over here on the front grille, you are going to find that nice Jaguar logo. You've also got the S badging on here too. These are XENON headlamps, as well as your LED daytime running lights. You also notice the front parking sensors. Plenty of safety features in this vehicle. We're going to go over all that in a bit. You have adaptive suspension as well. Now these are 20-inch wheels. You've got those red brake calipers on there as well, which look really sporty. Nice Jaguar logo there in the center of the wheel. Very, very nice. Small hood vent on the side of the hood there. Now these mirrors do have turning signal indicators on them. So if I fold them out, you are going to notice there is the little light up there for the side blind zone monitoring. This Glacier White Metallic looks very nice, very clean. Now before we hop inside, I'm going to show you the key. You've got 2 sets of keys with your Jaguar. Now these doors do feature proximity locks, meaning having the key in your pocket, you could simply reach for the handle and it's going to unlock the door. So now that I've gone ahead and opened up the driver's door, we're going to take a look inside the cockpit of the Jaguar. Starting off on your door panel, you are going to find your standard power adjustable side view mirrors. You've got your automatic windows, your window locks, your door locks, and driver's memory seating for 3. As we head on down, on the door sill, you are going to find that nice S badge here. Now the driver's seat does have fully power adjustable controls. You've got plenty of lumbar support. Lots of options here. Very comfortable front seats on both sides. Now taking a look just next to the steering wheel, you are going to find a button that's going to open up that power opening trunk, as well as your lane departure, and you've got your interior brightness switch. Now before we go over some of the features you're going to have in this Jag, I'm going to start off mentioning your warranty coverage. Now this vehicle only has 40,853 kilometers on it, meaning you've still got not only factory warranty, but you've also got our GM certified warranty, which has you covered for 5,000 kilometers or 90 days, whichever comes first. Now let's start off with that beautiful leather wrapped steering wheel. Now it is heated, so that's going to be perfect for wintertime, but you've also got your standard cruise controls over here. And to the left, you're going to find your hands-free phone button, as well as your 5-point command center, which is going to control that center 5-inch display you have here on the dash. Now, if you want to go over some of the stuff you have here, includes vehicle settings, information, such as your trip counter and your fuel economy. So you've got tons of different options here for that center screen. Very handy display there. Another quick thing I want to note before we move on to the entertainment center, you do have paddle shifters on here as well. It's going to work excellent when you put it into sport mode. And you've also got your reverse cam, so putting the gear into reverse is going to reveal that backup cam with trajectory. Now this system is going to work in conjunction with those parking sensors, meaning you're going to have excellent guidance when you're trying to park. Now let's take a look at that 8-inch touchscreen display. You've got your full navigation on here, which is excellent, as well as some audio connectivity, which includes Sirius XM radio. Now that's going to come free for 3 months. You've also got AM, FM, obviously, as well as an auxiliary input, and you also have USB and SD card slots. So plenty of different audio options here. Now, if you don't have your cable, you could simply connect your phone through Bluetooth, and that's going to work great as well. Another thing you have on this display is your climate controls. Now that is going to include your front heated and cooled seats, so that's a very handy place to put it right here on the screen in front of you. You've also got a few other different apps, including Wi-Fi hotspot. You've also got a whole bunch of vehicle information and data on here, so very, very handy system. It works really well. Some of the buttons you're going to find along the touchscreen are mainly just quick buttons that are going to access things within the menu, but you've also got a button that's going to toggle those parking sensors, as well as one of my favorites, which is quick access to your rear view cam. Now pressing that button is going to, activate that backup camera, but that's even going to work when you're on the highways or something if you want to kind of see who's behind you. Very neat. Now moving on below to some of the climate controls you have down here, one of my favorite options about this dual zone climate control is turning on the climate control is actually going to lift up those vents you have here on the front dash. Very neat feature. And shutting off the vehicle is going to close those vents as well, so it's pretty neat. Your friends are going to think it's really cool. You have your push start ignition over here, as well as your volume buttons on the side. Now speaking of very cool, I'm going to fire up the Jaguar and you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about here. So when you start up the Jaguar, not only are you going to hear the roar of that V6 engine, but you're also going to see your gear selector is going to come right out of the center console, which is very neat. Now once again, this is a all digital precision gear selector, so putting your foot on the brake and turning the knob is going to switch it into whatever gear you want. Now as we look a little bit below the gear selector, you are going to find a few buttons down here, including access to your auto start stop feature. You've also got a whole bunch of different drive modes, which include sport, normal, eco, and snow/rain mode. Now that's going to help you out in inclement weather. Here's your traction control button as well. Now below that you are going to find hill descent assist, as well as your electronic parking brake. You've also got a small storage compartment here, which is going to reveal 2 cup holders. So very clean center console. This is real wood, feels great, looks great, very luxurious. There's no cheaping out on material in this Jaguar. As we look inside the leather wrapped armrest, you are going to find a whole bunch of connectivity options down here. That includes your SD slot, USB, auxiliary, and a 12-volt output if you want to charge a phone down here. Now moving on up, this is an auto-dimming rear view mirror. Below that, you're going to find your garage door transmitters. Now if we head on up at the ceiling, you are going to find your airbag indicators, your emergency service buttons, as well as the controls for that power slide sunroof. Now allow me to show you into the back seat of the Jaguar. Plenty of luxury back here. Now the beautiful interior doesn't stop in the front. You've still got that real wood on the back seats. I forgot to mention earlier, this is a Meridian Premium Audio System, so you got tons of speakers in the back as well as the front. Excellent sound quality throughout the entire inside of the car. Now beautiful leather seats. You have your all-weather rubber mats down here. Very comfortable back seats. Now let me hop in here. So I'm 6'2" and I've got tons of legroom in the back seat, so there's no worry at all about seating 3 adults comfortably in the back seat here. Here's a better look at that front dash. A couple other features you have in the back seat include your own rear vents. You've also got heated seats, both sides, as well as another car charger if you want to charge up a phone back here. Now let's move around to the back end of the Jaguar. Check out that beautiful dual exhaust system. This thing sounds great, especially with that supercharger. Very nice Jaguar badge on the back, as well as your S badge, all-wheel drive, of course. Now to open up that rear trunk, you've got a button right underneath here, and it is fully power opening. So not many sedans actually have this. Not many cars have this actually. This is more typical on full-size SUVs, but lots of power options in here. Trunk space is pretty good. It's very long actually, so you've got tons of room if you want to fit a couple golf clubs or something. Now opening up this rear flap is going to reveal that spare tire. Now to close your trunk, just hit the button and it's going to do all the work. So no problem. So all in all, if you're looking for a combination of luxury and performance, you don't want to miss out on this beautiful Jaguar. Now I know this vehicle isn't going to last long because we've got plenty of luxury vehicles over here at McNaught, but they come and go, so you definitely don't want to miss out on this one. So if you want to take a look at it for yourself or even go for a test drive, feel free to give us a call at McNaught and we'll be glad to help.